the Necro Zoo. I am Bones, and tonight we're gonna take a look at a movie you don't really hear that much about. And I came across this collector's edition, I think at Goodwill. Now, in my area at Goodwill, they do sell the movies for $2.99. So when I do go there to look for movies, I pretty much pick. It has to be a movie that I really enjoy or that I really need, and I'll pick it up. But I actually passed this movie, and then I went back to look again just to make sure I didn't miss anything. And then I picked it up again, and I was like, oh, I know what this is now. And this is Brotherhood of the Wolf, the collector's edition, 3-disc. And we'll take a closer look at this right now. But I do own the original release, which is this one. And this is a pretty cool movie. You don't hear that many people talk about it, but it's like if you were to mix up a historical movie with some action in there, martial arts, and a witch's pinch of horror. Now let's take a look at this, and then I'll give some thoughts on the movie. Alright guys, so here is a closer look at the collector's edition. Of course, this is a French release. I guess it's like French Canadian. You do get a booklet. It's a 2001 film directed by Christophe Gans, starring Samuel Le Bihan. He was in another movie, a historical movie called The Bridge of San Luis Rey. You also have Mark Dacascos, who plays his blood brother, a Mohawk Indian. Pretty cool character in here. There's also a girl. Yeah, played by Emile Dequin. Really beautiful girl. Awesome to see her in this movie. Mark Dacascos is a pretty cool guy. I mean, he was in that movie Only the Strong that I recently picked up, Double Dragon. He was also most notably in the Crow TV series, which was called Stairway to Heaven. Martial artist guy. I think he's also in that what is that chef, I don't know what it's called, Chef Ninja Chef America or something like that, you know. But pretty cool actor, pretty cool martial artist. You do get 3 discs. There's a documentary that I'm really looking forward to watch on the 3rd disc, so that seems pretty cool. Pretty cool movie. I mean, like I said, this is a mixture of historical movie with some horror added in there and a lot of martial arts action. Pretty cool the way it uses the legend of the Beast of Gevaudan to make its storyline. Although it's not exactly accurate, a lot of stuff, but I mean, it's a pretty cool movie. I mean, you know, if you ever have a rainy Saturday or something, it's pretty cool to watch. This is a pretty cool edition. If you ever come across it, so go ahead and pick it up. So obviously, guys, this is a pretty nice collection. I didn't even know that this was around. I just happened to come across it. But since I do enjoy this movie, I went ahead and picked it up. Of course, Brotherhood of the Wolf is a French film based on the Beast of Gevaudan. in France, which is a monster, a wolf kind of creature that it did exist, but people don't really know what it was. But it did happen. It did happen, and it has historical documents stating that it did happen, which is pretty cool. And this goes all the way back to the reign of Louis the 15th from 1764 to 1767 was when the killings were happening. They're pretty sure it was a wolf dog hybrid, but there is other theories like that it was a hyena or an animal from Africa like brought in. Some people think that there was more than one because a lot of killings would happen like one after the other, or they actually ended up killing like some kind of big wolf, and then months later another one came back. It was pretty crazy because this creature, whatever it was, would like attack the throat and eat the entrails of the victim, and sometimes he would even like decapitate the victim. So that was pretty crazy. And it was a pretty large kill count because I think it was between 60 to like more than 100, like 113 killings that are attached to this creature. Some people even think that this creature was trained, like bred and trained to attack people. There's the man that actually ended up killing it was Jean Chastel, and he was a hunter, but his family like raised dogs, and so they kind of think maybe he's the one that was behind it. So, but altogether we don't know. Now, the weird thing is that even after all this time, that of course this was in the 1700s, but there's been other series of killings that were like pretty much the same creature. The modus operandi, I guess you'd say, continues even as recently as the 70s. So they don't really know what it was. Like I said, this is a awesome movie. If you come across it, go ahead and pick it up. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It does not have a Blu-ray release, so this is a pretty cool set to have. Anyways, guys, that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.